Hi everyone, hope you're all doing well. Today I want to talk about waiting on the promise of God. But let's pray before we start. God, I thank you for today. I thank you that you're here with us. God, I thank you that you changed me through this message. Jesus, I bless every individual listening to this message. May their lives be forever changed as a result of this message. And may they see the fruits of their waiting season soon. Let us wait on you with thankfulness. God, we open up our ears to your voice. I speak Isaiah 40:31 over us. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. We're all waiting for something. Some people are waiting for a promotion. Some people are waiting to get a job. Some are waiting to get healing and their deliverance. Some are waiting to meet their future husbands or wives, and so on and so forth. The other day, when I wanted to read Exodus 32, I prayed. I said, God, teach me something from this chapter. Teach me something that will change my life. I hope and pray that this message will bless you and will change your lives. No one likes waiting, but when we wait on the promise of God faithfully and patiently, God will provide and He will give us what we need in due time. When you see God's promise, you will know that it was worth the wait. We don't know what future holds, but God knows. If you need to stay still, then stay still. If you need to make a move, then do so. Pray and ask God what your next step is, and He will tell you, He will show you. In everything you do, pray, and God will guide the path in front of you, and He will work everything out for your good. And we know that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are called according to His purpose. Romans 8:28. If you feel worn out, ask God to give you strength, and He will give you strength. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. Isaiah 55, verses 8 to 9. Now let's read Exodus 32. I'm going to give you a brief summary of chapter 31, the previous chapter. So basically, God chose Bezalel and Aholiab to work on the tabernacle, and God gave Moses 2 tablets of the covenant law, the tablets of stone inscribed by the finger of God. This all happened on Mount Sinai. Now, I'll read to you Exodus 32, verses 1 through 8. When the people saw that Moses was so long in coming down from the mountain, they gathered around Aaron and said, Come, make us gods who will go before us. As for this fellow Moses, who brought us up out of Egypt, we don't know what has happened to him. Aaron answered them, Take off the gold earrings that your wives, your sons, and your daughters are wearing, and bring them to me. So all the people took off their earrings and brought them to Aaron. He took what they handed him and made it into an idol cast in the shape of a calf, fashioning it with a tool. Then they said, These are your gods, Israel, who brought you up out of Egypt. When Aaron saw this, he built an altar in front of the calf and announced, Tomorrow there will be a festival to the Lord. So the next day, the people rose early and sacrificed burnt offerings and presented fellowship offerings. Afterward, they sat down to eat and drink and got up to indulge in revelry. Then the Lord said to Moses, Go down, because your people whom you brought up out of Egypt have become corrupt. They have been quick to turn away from what I commanded them, and have made themselves an idol cast in the shape of a calf. They have bowed down to it and sacrificed to it, and have said, These are your gods, Israel, who brought you up out of Egypt. Today, I wanted to examine the way you wait on God. Are you waiting actively or passively? What do you do in your waiting? How's your posture in prayer? Do you have the right posture? It's easy to take matters into your own hands. But what's actually not easy is placing all your worries into his hands. Let's look at what the Israelites did. They took matters into their own hands because they were tired of waiting. It's okay if you get tired. God understands your limitations. But let me tell you something. It's worth the wait. Every second and every minute that you're waiting, it's worth it. Don't get discouraged when you see that God's not moving in your life. You may not see it, but God's actually moving in your life. Just because you think it's late, it doesn't mean it's true. His timing is different. This is what Habakkuk did. I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I'm reproved. And the Lord answered me, write down the vision, make it plain on tablets, so he may run who reads it. For still the vision awaits its appointed time. For still the vision awaits its appointed time. It hastens to the end, it will not lie. If it seems slow, wait for it. It will surely come, it will not delay. Habakkuk actively waited. He waited. He was expectant. What do you expect to see? Write down your vision. Write down what you want. Make it plain. Write it down and read it out loud. Declare your vision. Believe in it. Wait for it. And patiently wait for it. Let this verse encourage you. My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into various trials, knowing that the testing of your faith produces patience. But let patience have its perfect work, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking nothing. James chapter 1, verses 2 through 4. This is the end of today's video. God bless you all. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this message blessed you. Talk to you in the next video.